VA Online Scheduling is a web application that allows veterans to self-schedule, view an appointment, cancel an appointment, and submit an appointment request. Through VA OS, veterans can also send messages about their appointment request, view recall reminders, and join VA Video Connect sessions. The Scheduling Manager app allows VA schedulers to receive, book, cancel, or resolve appointment requests submitted by patients through the VA OS app. It also lets schedulers securely send messages about appointment requests to patients and create VA Video Connect session links. First, we will submit an appointment request through VA OS as a veteran would. Then, we will view this request in Scheduling Manager and demonstrate how scheduling managers should process a request through the app. Veterans can access VA OS through the My Healthy Vet patient portal, the VA App Store, or va.gov. To log in, patients can use id.me, DSLogon, or My Healthy Vet. Once the patient is logged in, they'll see future scheduled appointments at the top of the page and the appointment request at the bottom of the page. In this scenario, we are going to walk through how to submit an appointment request as a veteran would. To start, the veteran selects New Appointment Request in the top right corner or the bottom right corner of the screen. To be seen at a VA facility, the veteran selects VA Appointments. Then, they choose the type of care they need. They choose the preferred city, state, and VA facility where they want to be scheduled. Since they aren't scheduling the appointment themselves, they select Submit a Request to VA Scheduler. The veteran will also choose at least one preferred date and time of day for an appointment. The veteran will continue to fill out the remaining fields. Veterans may leave a comment in the Message a Scheduling Clerk section to provide more context about the purpose of the appointment request. Once the form is filled out, the patient will select Submit Request. They are taken to a page showing the summary of the request. To exit and return to the main page, they select Appointment Requests in the top left corner. The request that the patient just submitted will appear on their main page. This appointment request will now be visible to staff in the Scheduling Manager app. We will use this request as an example for demonstrating how to schedule appointments through Scheduling Manager. VA schedulers can access the Scheduling Manager app by navigating to its VA App Store page and selecting Launch in Browser. Sign in by using your VA PIV card, entering your PIV code, and selecting the VISTA environment associated with your PIV card. You'll receive an advisory message about patient warnings. Select Accept. Upon logging in, you are directed to the Veteran Request tab. Within this tab is a list of appointment requests submitted to the VA site you are viewing, including all child locations associated with that site. You can filter by request type, including requests for community care or VA appointments, as we did here. You can also filter by the type of care. In this case, we are going to select Primary Care and select Apply to view only primary care appointment requests. You can view the status of the appointment requests within the list. A green bubble will appear to the left of the requests that have not been interacted with. Newly submitted appointment requests appear at the top of the request queue. Schedulers must process appointment requests within 24 hours of submission. If submitted outside of normal operating hours, that timeline extends to the next business day. This ensures that veterans receive timely access to care. Select an appointment request to view the patient information and request details in the right-hand pane. You will continue to see the list of requests in the queue to the left. We have chosen the requests we just viewed through VA OS. The appointment request includes all the details you will need to know to schedule the appointment. For example, we can see that the patient would like us to call them to schedule an office visit for primary care. We can also see what dates and times that they prefer. Here you can also view any comments and send messages to the veteran. To schedule the request, select Process Request. The request details will load in the left pane. Enter the desired clinic name into the search field. Select Search and choose the correct clinic. The date is auto-populated based on the veteran's first preferred date choice. Verify that the date is in line with the patient's request. If it is, select View Availability. A calendar will display in the right-hand pane with the yellow days representing available slots. Schedulers must choose an appointment slot based on the time and date preferences of the patient. Schedulers are required to contact the patient unless otherwise indicated by the veteran or if there is no availability for the veteran's preferred dates and times. Click on an available slot to schedule it. Another screen appears where you choose the preferred date-time choice that you're booking the appointment against. If after contacting the veteran, they change their preferences, indicate that by selecting Booked from Alternate after contacting patient. Next, choose the appointment type. Then select Other Patient Request as the reason for scheduling. There is an option to include comments that are associated with the appointment. After completing all fields, select Book Appointment. You'll be shown a confirmation message if you were successful. You will have the option to return to the Veteran Request tab or to book another appointment for the patient. If you return to the Veteran Request tab, you will see that the status of the request we just scheduled has changed to Booked. There are instances when you will not be able to schedule an appointment or when the veteran scheduled the appointment through a different channel. In these cases, you will need to resolve or cancel the request. To do so, select the request and select Process Request. Then, scroll down on the left pane and select Resolve Request. This will prompt you to choose one of 5 options. Choose the appropriate option based off the scenario. For example, if you have made the required number of contact attempts and received no response from the veteran, you would choose Canceled, Unable to Reach Veteran. If none of the other options apply, choose Canceled, Other. After choosing an option, you would select Save. Learn more about the Scheduling Manager app or view it on the VA Mobile App Store.